Testing. Test 1, 2, 3.よし。いらっしゃいませ。私はロス1、2、3。これはスピードラナースアリーナのストリームはスーパーメトロイドのランドマイザーマッチ。ストリームの右、ヒーロー82。違います。ストリームの左、ヒーロー82と、ストリームの右、ウェールリント。二人のランナーは、このマッチは、ラウンド2ですね。ヒーローは、昨日、わかりませんね。ウェールントはレディです。ヒーローはレディです。このマッチは初めて5、4、3、2、1、ゴー。Oh, somebody stole my mic. Who did that? Hello, my name's Ross123, and this is a race between Hero 82 on the left side and Whalerynth on the right side. The match has started, and you're seeing it right now on the stream. Oh, we got one pit for Hero. Oh, okay. So I'm very much ahead in terms of commentary here. I won't spoil it for you guys. And so we see high jump boots as the first item game. As some of you guys might know, Super Metroid randomized or accessible tournament means that there are a bunch of things that are normally in logic in your typical randomizer that are not in this. So, with that being said, the runners will have early access to high jump boots, either high jump boots, ice beam, or space jump, I believe, or morph ball as the first item. If morph ball is not the first item, you'll be getting one of those three items that I mentioned. So, having the high jump boots, both runners are able to pick up morph ball. Hero decides to go for the first missile check here. And gets power bomb. Whalerynth will also be doing the same. And it looks like Hero's going for the Billy Mays check as well as Whalerynth. Let's see what these runners find at Billy Mays. Billy Mays is a pretty decent check, considering that this is a full rando, and you get a nice high volume item check here. Looks like Hero had a little bit of difficulty getting up the John Cena room. Whalerynth manages to get it. Both missiles. 2 missiles at Billy Mays. I'm assuming the runners are hoping to find some kind of major item. As far as I know, Varia has been at very strange places, so it's a really good idea not to discount any of the minor item locations if you can check them early, or you might find yourself having a really hard time. Hero doing a little bit of farming, and Whale will be checking the missile item behind Morph Ball. Or is that a power bomb behind Morph Ball? It's a super missile. All right, both runners checking the item under the Mother Brain tank, and it's going to be an E tank. Pretty decent item in my opinion. Having that early health gives you that that courage to go up to wreck ship if you wanted to. Going up to wreck ship with no health and no suit is a risky proposition. All right, Whalerynth is gonna go down to BT, make that check. Hero already there, picking up a missile. So nothing spectacular just yet. At this point, having only 5 power bombs, I don't know if any of the runners will be making that gauntlet check. They could theoretically check the gauntlet E-tank, but they won't be able to make it out if it's anything other than a bomb, power bomb, or yeah, bomb or power bomb. So Hero is going to make that refill. Will he make the save though? So looks like no save. Hero will probably be going back to criteria. Whalerynth also making that refill. Having no power bombs, they will not be able to progress. And we see power bombs for Hero. Good check. Now he has that option to go back up into rest ship. I mean, I'm sorry, gauntlet if he wants to. Whalerynth also making the same check, and he'll get his power bomb. Let's see what the runners do here. Hero is going to go to the right, so it looks like we'll be seeing an early gauntlet check. And what is Whalerynth gonna do? Whalerynth is gonna go left. So a slight route deviation here, which will kind of merge again as soon as Hero is done with his gauntlet check. All right, Will is climbing up, back end of gauntlet. Find 2 supers. Meanwhile, Hero still in the gauntlet room, playing it pretty safe. Looking pretty clean. Oh, Pog Champ. This is actually gonna, in my opinion, finding charge this early is a huge deal in SMRAT, in my opinion, because of the fact that now you have charge, and first of all, super missiles are everywhere in these types of seeds. So Hero now has that luxury to kind of limit himself to however many minor items he wants before he decides it's enough. So I would not be surprised here if Hero decides to stop at 30 super missiles, where Whalerynth, not having charge early, to him it could be anywhere, like literally anywhere. So for Whalerynth, he's gonna have to stop and pick up a lot more miners than Hero is going to. So it's a huge advantage for Hero, in my opinion. So Whalerynth finding more power bombs here at Alpha Supers, first Supers. Hero checking that Terminator item, which is just a regular missile. So at this point, it's kind of hard to. It's going to be really hard for Whalerynth here to keep up the pace. Not having charge beam is a big thing here. Hero doesn't really have to worry about all these minor pits as Whalerynth gets through the spiky room at animals with no problems. Hero's gonna find that spring ball at Brinstar Reserve. We'll see how this affects either runner's routing. Having charge beam. You kind of hope for another beam upgrade, really. Having at this point, having wave would be a really good thing for Hero. Then he'll be able to do X factors and Fantoon, Ridley, other bosses. So we'll see here what the minor item situation is going to look like for Whalerynth. Is he going to commit to finding enough missiles and super missiles for Mother Brain, or is he going to take that chance and try to find charge beam? And we already know where charge beam is. It's at Gauntlet. So far, other than Hero is doing a Crystal Flash here to get his health back up. Kind of dangerous room early on with no suit. I don't think the spikes do big damage, like big damage spikes, but they're still pretty deadly. Only one E tank. Now he has an E-Tank and a full reserve as Hero's face magically appears on stream. Whalerynth with the second try, backdoor Spore Spawn. Looks pretty good. And it's just a super. So while Whalerynth does have that small advantage in terms of progression, it's, in my opinion, is Hero is gonna quickly catch up here, with the luxury of being able to skip minors if he doesn't feel like he needs them. Whalerynth with the blue gate, wave gate glitch is rewarded with grapple. Pretty useful item. You'd be able to check X-ray, get through the moat, and as it is one of the intended items or strategies to get across the moat in terms of this logic. I think it's the game intended item. So Whalerynth now has that option. Will he go up direction first? Or will he go down to Red Tower, down Red Tower, and to Kraid? We'll see. Hero also making that backdoor Spore Spawn check as Whalerynth picks up a third E-Tank. Okay, it looks like Whalerynth is going down. Oh, he's going to check X-ray first. Not a bad call. Having grapple makes that X-ray check fairly easy. Oh, Whalerynth taking a dip. Ooh, please be careful. Whalerynth, oh no. Whalerynth has 2 more hits here before he dies. Yeah, he needs to be very careful. And he gets good job. And he will be rewarded with... Oh, PogChamp. The Varia suit. It's especially useful now to Whalerynth than ever, having only 95 health. Varia suit greatly reduces the damage taken by environmental things like spikes, completely nullifies heat damage, and certain lava-based liquids. Now, will Whalerynth go up or down Red Tower? And it looks like Whalerynth is going down to Chinatown. Oh, maybe just for the Sloater's refill. We'll see if he continues through to Kraid or goes back up. As Hero will be making his X-ray check. He will be glad to find Varia suit there. Whalerynth is in fact going to Kraid. This gives us a chance to maybe see some route deviation here. Both runners have the logic intended item needed to get across moat. So hopefully we see Hero go up wreck ship, up into wreck ship here for a more exciting race. As the CAC attack trolls Whalerynth, he has a little bit of difficulty jumping there. He gets through. Oh, early power bomb into the glass tube. I like it. Well, you know, having both high jump and spring ball, Whalerynth is able to check Mama Turtle if he wanted to, but I don't think that's something he'd like to do. Um, there's no hope of finding Gravity Suit in Meridia. As Whalerynth picks up another super missile. This is what I was talking about earlier. Hero is at a comfortable 25, 30, 20 ammo count with charge beam. So as it is right now, Hero has absolutely no problems with his ammo count and can elect to never pick up any more miners if he wants to, because he does have charge beam. Now, on the other side, he doesn't have any beam upgrades to go with charge beam right now. So he's gonna have to decide whether or not he wants more ammo to kind of help with like boss fights or anything like that, or is he going to look for a beam upgrade like wave, plasma, or ice? Oh, we see some legs on Whalerynth's side here. Let's see if he can take care of this. Oh, and he's got one super left. Needs to be very careful about this. Oh, and he whiffs the last super. This is going to give Hero a chance to catch up. Whalerynth is completely out of ammo in this crate fight. He's gonna have to farm some of Crate's fingernails here. One thing I did notice was that Whale was actually shooting missiles at Kraid's closed mouth in order to get him to open it, but I'm pretty sure that you don't need to shoot any missile at him. In fact, you could just shoot a beam into his face for him to open up. So that kind of added to the issues that Whale had in that fight. Whale will pick up that power bomb. Meanwhile, we see Hero starting his crate fight. Both runners going down Red Tower. And Hero does get that quick kill to save a lot of time against Whale here. So Hero is going to catch up here. Catch up from the gauntlet deviation that he did. He is still going to... Let's see. No, he didn't pick up the power bomb. He doesn't need it. Like I said, that's that luxury that he has of not having, or actually having charge. He can choose to skip all these miners if he wants to. All right, we see Whale going down into Norfair. Both runners have various suits, so Bubble Mountain checks are in play here. Actually, it might not be. I don't know if the intended logic for Bubble Mountain requires you to have Ice Beam or Space Jump. But we see Screw Attack, very useful item here early on. It'll make Norfair super easy, super fun. And Wave Beam at high jump. Wow, high jump area full of majors here. except the reserve. I don't know if you count reserve as a major, but nice room full of goodies. And now Hero has that X Factor ability. Alright, so not even high jump is in logic here for Bubble Mountain. But that's not going to stop these runners from actually checking it. But with that being said, I don't think you'll be able to find anything at Bubble Mountain that is progression related. Maybe it is, maybe you can, but you probably won't find things like Ice Beam or Gravity unless you already have Ice Beam. So Bubble Mountain here, I think, will be full of beams or just regular minor items, as Whalerynth does in fact go on to Bubble Mountain. We'll see what he can find here. Whalerynth having a little bit of difficulty with that wall jump. It's a pretty tight wall jump, but he manages to get through. Oh, space jump! Very nice find for Hero. Space jump at Ice Beam. I don't know if Whalerynth checked Ice Beam, now that I think of it. Did he simply forget, or is he not intending to check Ice Beam? As Hero goes down the south route to check the miner there. Just a regular missile as Whalerynth gets out of Norfair Reserve, picking up that E-Tank. Whalerynth really low on ammo here. If he does in fact find the items he needs to get into Lower Norfair, he'll find that he will be spending some time farming ammo. In fact, he might be spending time farming ammo for Crocomire if he chooses to go down there. As you can see, Hero skipping that super missile, and the luxury of having a space jump makes rooms like this pretty negligible, insignificant. Whalerynth on his way down to check the speed booster item, and we will find super missiles. And X-Ray. Unfortunately for Whale, he will not make much use of X-Ray, not having Charge Beam, because it is a gun. Alright, let's see what Hero does here. He did make that Norfair Reserve check. Oh, are we going to see a Crocomire check here for Hero? Oh, he's going straight to Lower Norfair. He does have really good items for Lower Norfair. He has Space Jump, Screw Attack, High Jump, and Charge Beam for Ridley. So Lower Norfair is going to be a breeze for Hero. As Whalerynth makes his Wave Beam check. Find another E-Tank. Speaking of E-Tanks, while it is relatively easier right now for Hero to go through and do Lower Norfair, he only has 4 E-Tanks. So he needs to be very careful in what he's doing. A lot of big hitting enemies in Lower Norfair, Key Hunters, the giant side hoppers, whatever they're called. What are they called again? Can't remember. The ones with the furry boots. The Skigas. There you go. And Ridley himself does tons of damage, especially if you don't have Barrier Suit. So having only 4 E-tanks here is still kind of dicey for Hero, but he's gonna do it. He's gonna go for it. Hero is gonna make that GT check. Meanwhile, Whalerynth attempting his lava dive, gravity suitless lava dive. So both runners doing that early Lord Norfair check. Oh, oh no, Whalerynth is looking pretty sketchy here. Last try. Oh no, I don't think he's gonna make it. No, he's not gonna make it. When was the last time Whale saved? He did not save at all. So that sets Whale back a half an hour. That's very unfortunate. It looked like he had it a few times. He just couldn't get that last wall jump. Meanwhile, we have Hero checking the mouse figure room, named after a famous rodent. Whalerynth is gonna have to redo all of his progress. I wonder now, though, for Whalerynth, will he go up into Rex Ship instead? He knows what's at Upper and Lower Norfair. Well, Upper Norfair. Will that be a deciding factor for him to go up into Rex Ship first? Oh, Hero almost falling through and having to go back around the long way, but he manages to catch himself. Having that screw attack in Lower Norfair is such a useful item, especially for enemies like these key hunters, who are known to destroy new route runners. So Whale is gonna pick up his first supers. He got his power bomb. I'm sorry, his morph ball, his high jump boots. As Hero makes Wasteland look really easy. Again, that luxury of being able to skip items if he wants to, finding that charge beam super early. If you're just tuning in, Whalerynth died attempting gravity suitless lava dive. And he did not save at any point between the beginning of the game and then, so he is back to square one. Yeah, it was a very, very risky play for Whalerynth. Whalerynth is a new runner, I believe. So while he has been playing some randomizers in the past, just being a new runner, kind of have to expect for things to go south quickly, and should be making those saves before attempting, you know, anything that could cause you to die, in my opinion. Well knows what's at BT, so he's not gonna make that BT check. He is, however, skipping a ton of missiles, and if he's not checking Gauntlet and he's skipping all these miners, he's gonna find himself severely lacking in the ammo department for Mother Brain as well as Ridley. So it would be very wise for him to still pick up those miners. As Hero looking pretty good for the Ridley fight. Again, that space jump, high jump, and screw attack combo does make Ridley a lot easier. And if in case he loses all his ammo, he does have that charge beam backup. And Ridley goes down. Pretty simple. At this point, I wonder if Hero is gonna go into Meridia and do suitless Meridia. He did mention in the Discord that he really likes it when he finds gravity late. Whalerynth in trouble again here. I hope he stops and farms these bugs. He's one hit away from death. Or 2 hits. Make that 2 hits. Ooh. Please be careful. Oh no, that B-Tom. Ah. Whale with another death. Oh, and we are seeing a forfeit from Whalerynth in the SRL channel. This unfortunately is going to put Whale in the losers bracket. He did lose the previous race yesterday. So Hero, if he finishes here, will finish with that 2-0 victory against Whalerynth. As Hero makes that Fire Fleet check, will he be making those other minor checks like Jail, Franker Z? It looks like he will. Okay. Well, I wouldn't blame him though if he does make those checks. They're pretty simple checks, except for Jail maybe. Hero gonna pick up that energy tank. Oh. Oh, Hero's talking in the SRL chat. He's trying to convince Whalerynth to undone and keep going. Let's see if Hero can convince Whalerynth to continue on. But it looks like Whalerynth is set on this forfeit. as Hero makes that weight beam check. I think it was a an E tank or something. Yeah, it was an E tank. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm ahead of you guys again. I keep looking at the wrong stream. Don't disregard what I said. It's not an E tank at Wave. It's something else. Trust me. See, it was the other E tank. It was the 7th E tank instead of the 9th E tank. All right, Hero's going to finish up his Bubble Mountain checks. We do know that X-Ray's here, judging based on what we saw on Whalerynth's side when he was here earlier. So I can't spoil that for you there. Hero does pick up the X-Ray, 2 out of 3 for Microwave. And he hasn't killed any of the bosses that could be Microwave. So good opportunity here for Hero to make good use of that X-Ray if he does find Plasma Beam. And he will be making that Krokomar check, maybe? Yes, no, he's not. We got debated. I'm sorry, I'm gonna close the stream. I'm debating myself. I closed the early restream. Well, don't mind what I said. I don't know if Hero is gonna make a Krokomar check. I think he is because he's going left. Yep, he's gonna. No, he's not. Oh, we got debated, guys. Haha. Hero making that save there to kind of lock in this win, I think. Oh, wait, will he actually check? He is! We got triple debated. Moral of the story. The moral is to always bet on Croc. And look at that. He is rewarded with the Spazzer. Well, if he finds Spazer there and it's the first item with the Croc check, things can only get better from here, right? All the other minors and the other major can only be better than Spazer. Even if it is a reserve tank. So we find an E-Tank at Croc PB. Hero's now considering getting enough energy for maybe doing a stand-up glitch. He'll need one more tank if he wants to do that. as Hero makes his way to the sign cosine room. Another missile pack. He doesn't want that. I don't blame him. He has charge beam. Hero skipping that E-Tank. So I really don't know what he actually wants. And oh, he makes that reset. So all those croc checks turned out to be nothing at all. Nothing that Hero wanted. So he's gonna reset back to the save room here in the room just before Crocomire, which is pretty good strategy. And he'll be making his way out through Croc exit. That is a very interesting strategy, actually. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that. Um, what did we see? 2 missile packs, 2 E-Tanks, and Spazer. I would have uninstalled my computer if I picked up Spazer. So, not having gravity yet, we can know for sure with 100% certainty that gravity is going to be in the wrecked ship area. It, it could be at Moat, for all we know. He does have the items that he needs to be able to get through the moat that is within logic. So he'll be rewarded with progression items. Charge beam was at Gauntlet, so because charge beam was was so early, I don't think you would have been able to find it until very late in the game. On your way to Turian, that is. We see more cheeseburger and more super. It's kind of unfortunate here for Hero. In my opinion, Hero only really needs. Actually, he needs 2 things. 2 out of 3 things. He needs gravity and speed booster or ice beam. He'll find gravity for sure here at Wreck Ship. But for speed booster or ice beam, you might be trolled a little bit, and speed booster or ice beam might be in like left sand pit or something like that. There is the criteria power bomb, or is that a criteria super? I think it's criteria super. There is a criteria super that he looks like he is going to check. I have seen speed booster here once before, so this is a totally legit check, in my opinion. He does have the logic on his side here. Nope, but it's just a regular missile pack. Will he make a quick refill though? He is pretty low on supers, and it looks like he will be. Oh, he's not. Oh, he is. Stop debating me, dude. looks like Hero is going to make that ocean missile check first before making his way into wrecked ship. If it is gravity, I would. There it is. I pretty sure he'll go right down to Meridia. Well, maybe not. He still needs either speed boost or ice beam, and for all we know, both of them could be here at wrecked ship. So he'll just continue on. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good choice there, in my opinion. Gravity really early into wreck ship. Actually, not even in wreck ship. I don't know if ocean's considered wreck ship area. Now, all Hero really needs to find is one of either two majors I was talking about, and there it is. Hero is now in full go mode. He does not need to check anything else. He can kill the bosses and head straight to Turian. Unfortunately, we will not be seeing microwave elephant squid. But he does have that X factor if he chooses to use it. And it looks like he will be going. Nope. He turned off the power bomb. I don't. Is he going for X factor? Power bomb's not turned on. Oh, interesting. Oh, he's going for the late X factor. Looks like. Oh, but he misses 2 particles. Luckily for Hero, he gets a slow here, which is actually a good thing because that X Factor particle was still flying around. He would have missed an early or a mid, or a faster or mid. Oh, and he misses 3 particles this time. So Hero having a little bit of difficulty here with Fantoon. But I think he's low enough for maybe a 2 or 3 missile Doppler here. Let's see if he goes for it. And he gets it. So at this point, Hero doesn't need to make any more checks, and he can just leave wreck ship right now if he wants to. And it looks like he'll be doing just that. Really nice shine spark there. Reverse ocean fly. As Hero makes his way back down Red Tower and into Meridia, he looks pretty good on ammo count, 30, 42, and 15. And I don't expect him to use much of this. He might use about 6 supers on bot wound, and then two supers, so a total of 8. Between maybe 10 supers, so he'll still look pretty good for Turian without having to refill. Oh, cheese takes the blame. All your fault. For shame, for shame, for shame. Hero's gonna check the Main Street Supers for anything important, and it's not. He's also gonna check Crab Supers, right? Nope. He will be skipping Mama Turtle, which is totally fine. Yeah, there are only a couple things stopping Hero right now from finishing the game. They are Bot Wound, Dragon, and Mother Brain. Having that Power Bomb selected, he will be going for X Factor. Oh, and he misses 2 particles. So a total of 8 shots here. 2, 3, 4, 5. And Bot Wound down. Oh, what was that? That looked like plasma? Bomb? I couldn't really tell. It wasn't a miner. Interesting X Factor setup here for Hero. And it looks like he got all the particles in. Wow, that was really nice. Are we gonna see 2 and blue? It looks like he'll be finishing Dragon off with supers. Oh no, he's going for that final shiny spark here. And he keeps the blue suit and avoids the chain damage as well. Will he be going for Spike Suit, the upgrade? And it looks like he won't. Instead, will deboost through the items dropped by Dragon, making one final check. And as an E-Tank, he will pick it up. He now has the ability to do stand-up glitch, but having only wave, I don't think that's a good idea. Well, I mean, it probably make MB3 like 5 frames faster or something. I don't know, but we are looking at a wave charge wave Mother Brain fight here, unless Hero decides to do more item checks. He does have 45 supers that he can use to complement the damage. Oh, it was just a regular missile pack. So Hero is going to go down into Aqueduct this way. Maybe he might be checking left or right sand pit. Oh, he'll be checking the Aqueduct items. More supers. At this point, it'd be a good idea to pick it up. Yep, and he does. And he decides he will not be checking left or right sandpit and will be going straight to Turian. Hero did miss one of the supers at Gauntlet, the backup Gauntlet that has the two minors. So if he really wants another super pack, he could pick that up. But I don't think it's worth the time it takes to get there. So he'll probably skip it. Hero is going to refill here, skip the save, and he will be rushing his way to Turian. Very interesting short charge there by Hero, despite the fact that he does have screw attack. I guess it's for swag, and a little swag speedball there, exiting Terminator room. Hero thought about turning something off. I guess he changed his mind. Maybe he thought about turning off screw attack for easier Metroid grouping, but he does have a ton of power bombs, so he shouldn't really be worried about preserving power bomb ammo here. He'll just keep going. Screw attack does nullify Metroid damage when you engage it, so it is pretty useful to have here. Alright, all that there is left is one final Metroid room. Does have Spring Ball to avoid these Metroids, and you will be using it. Oh, Hero has the items that you need for that fancy new baby skip that you can do in Hundo. I wonder if he knows how to do it. I've never actually seen it live before. It'd be really cool to see. He's not gonna go for it, but he will be doing baby skip. Let's see if he can get it here. Yeah, there is a fancy new one jump baby skip that involves Spring Ball, and it's super fast, a lot faster than your traditional baby skip. And he will be making that safety refill. He did get the baby skip, so kudos to him. And he will be making that safety save, which is not a bad idea. This will be a pretty long Mother Brain fight. He only has charge and wave, and if he is unable to speed boost your Zeb skip here, he will have to use a little bit more ammo here. But it looks like he's going for it. Oh, he's only going for it once, and he'll be continuing. So he's gonna lose 12 supers here. Just killing the Zebs. And won't leave him with much for MB2. Oh, sorry, 16. You're right. I always think it's kind of rude. I mean, Mother Brain's just chilling there in her tank, trying to sleep, and all of a sudden, this person just like busts open her tank and starts shooting missiles in her eyeball. I mean, it's kind of rude in my opinion. You know, maybe she has work in the morning and she's trying to get some restful sleep, but no, it's always got to be that party animal that wakes you. It's only it's Tuesday. You get Samus here at 9 p.m. trying to wake up Mother Brain who's going to work tomorrow. And you see that Hero is intentionally holding 14 supers. He will be using those supers when Mother Brain starts with the catch-up phase. That is a good indicator that Mother Brain's health is low enough to take 14 super missiles to phase into MB3. So pretty good strategy there from Hero. It totally takes away from all the math that you have to do, having only wayping. Oh, and we see the catch-up, and we see Hero switching the supers to finish off the remaining MB2 part. And Hero is going to damage himself down to just enough health to avoid any other slowness that Mother Brain gives you while trying to whittle you down. Baby to the rescue. I've always wondered why Baby was abnormally large compared to all the other Metroid larvae. Kind of weird. Big Baby. And it always reminds me of how Ash never evolves Pikachu. Samus is just refusing to evolve Baby. That's very irresponsible for Samus. And we are at the start of MB3. Hero now has Best Beam, Hyper Beam. He's going to make quick work of a weakened Mother Brain. And Mother Brain is like, I just wanted to sleep. Tell my boss I won't be in tomorrow. Oh! Ah. Hero showing off some swag here. Will he get it, though? Oh, that one looked pretty good. I think he touched the wall, though. Oh, and he's gonna give up. Alright, just a couple more rooms for Hero here, and he'll be declared the winner as he goes for the vertical spark. Will he save the animals, though? I feel like we're gonna get jebaited here. I can feel it. He's opening that door for the debate. Yeah, I knew it. You didn't fool me whatsoever, Hero. Oh, Hero having a little bit of difficulty with Alcatraz here, and he gets it with the space jump. And Hero 82 finishes with an official SRL time of 1:10:56. Finishing this race and the series against Whalerynth with a score of 2-0. Congratulations. And I'm trying to get Hero in here for an interview. Let's see if we can do that. Still waiting for Hero. Oh, there he is. Let me just drag him in here if I can. I can't drag him. Oh, there you go. Congratulations, Hero, on winning your race against Whalerynth. 2-0. How did you feel about this seed?
I feel kind of okay about it. Obviously, Varia at X-ray location was nice, but it kind of having high jump boots in Varia sort of pulled me down to Norfair early. But if I had I mean, I had all of the access to wreck ship, and if I had just gone to wreck ship, I would have had. I mean, I would have had a very nice kit. to
Yeah, that gravity being really early at Ocean would have, I think, would have made the seed a lot faster. That, and you probably would have checked a little bit more at wreck ship. I don't know where the other beams were, but I want to bet that at least one of them was hiding somewhere at wreck ship.
Yeah, I don't know though. If I had Varia, um, if I had Varia and found gravity and speed, I think I might have just killed Fantoon and just pieced out. Because at that point, I already had charge because I found charge early. Um, so I think I would have just gone with ammo and the suits that I had and just went ahead and hoped that I found more stuff along the way. But that would have been enough to finish the seed, really.
Okay.
But
All right. Go ahead.
the way I went around it was pretty slow.
Yeah. Yeah, the early game was pretty intense for both of you, taking a lot of damage in certain places. Um, okay, I was told to keep it short,
Okay.
so I'll ask you one more question. You are advancing to play the winner of Magoo versus yours truly, Rasa123.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, who do you hope to race against, and what do you? Uh, is there anything that you're planning to do to get ready for that race?
I can't remember exactly, but I think I might have raced Magoo in the multi-category tournament back in the spring.
Okay,
I could be mistaken. I don't believe I've raced you before.
I don't think
Um,
so.
um, I know it. Is it Whalerynth or is it Whalerynth?
Well, Rinth, yeah.
Well, okay, Whalerynth. I know they're really looking forward to racing you. So, and I know there is. I looked at the bracket, and if you, I don't want to jinx you, but if by chance you make it down to the consolation bracket, you would be waiting for them if they advance.
I
So,
see.
so I don't want to say you should lose, but if you do, you will be facing off against your good friend.
I see.
So there's a
Hmm.
so I think there's a little bit of incentive there
There is.
for Lauren to root for me to beat you.
You bring up a good point, and I'll consider this. Yeah, I'll see what I might do. Wellrent, yeah, he and I come from Metroid Zero Mission, so I did invite him to this tournament because he was interested in Super Metroid. So it's a nice tournament to get your feet wet, I think.
Yeah, and I think I watched a little bit of the VOD. They're a really good player, and I mean you're a really good player, and Magoo's a really good player. So this is really fun. So I think that this is a really cool thing that's been put together, and I'm really glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, I'm glad as well. That it's a huge tournament, but it's super exciting. Okay, do you have any final comments before we close up here?
No, follow the commentators, follow everyone in chat, follow Wellerinth. Yeah,
All
that's it.
right, all right. GG once again, and hopefully, maybe I will meet you in the next round. Who
Good luck, and
knows?
I hope
All
to see
right,
you in the next round.
all right. Thanks.
Thanks.
All right, that is it, everyone. Stick around. I think there's one more race happening here in about 2 minutes or so. If you're interested in that, do stick around and enjoy the next race. I believe it's a four-way. But once again, I'm Ross123. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Have a good night.